I'm down in the mall. It is cold. It's cold here. It's like in its 40s or something for a little southern town in Washington, D.C. That's hard to take. And when they get snow in this town, man, everything stops with a half-inch of fog. They don't know how to drive in snow down here. And that's fun. Growing up in Pennsylvania and going to school out in Wisconsin, man, I love driving in snow. It's so much fun. You can skid around. Have fun with your car. It's like dodge 'em, whatever. But more importantly, I want to talk about, we announced the winners this morning. I put the report up of the listing of 110 Lesko Help members who won either $1,000 or $500. Now, originally the November grants, see, we've been giving these grants out every month now for about 12, 13, 14 months. I forget exactly. But it's been a total of about $400,000. But it's normally been about $40,000 a month. But this month it was going to be $40,000, but we upped it because of Christmas, and we gave $60,000. So these members, we got a lot of new members, a lot of new winners, I mean. And you can keep applying till you win. And we have another one coming up December 4th, and that too is going to be $40,000. So, $60,000. So right now, the one today that we announced for November 4th is $60,000, and the one for December 4th will also be $60,000. And it's to give people a little boost, a little jump start in solving financial problems. Because what we really do is show you government programs that solve financial problems. But we've been so fortunate in making money that what we do is give our profits back to the members, because their $20 membership is what makes all this possible. And after we get paid, so we get paid first, and then we give profits back to members. So apply. It's the easiest thing to apply to. You just have to say what you would do with $1,000, and the deadline is December 4th. Now remember, it's only for paid members. So if we check these out, and unfortunately it takes a lot. There's a lot of people who aren't even never been a member, and I don't know how they sneak in and apply, and that's the problem with Facebook. That's why we're trying to move into Lesko Help 2 a lot. So when you belong to Lesko Help on Facebook, you also get a free subscription to Lesko Help 2, which is a little more secure than Facebook. And that's where we can do our training and things like that. So that's important to know as a member. And remember that what the help is about is you asking us questions. The more you ask us the questions, the more we can help you. And you can ask us 100 questions a day if you like. And you just tell us what you need money for. And what we do is we do the research for possibilities for you to get free money to solve your financial problems. Now, where else are you going to do that? You're going to go to Google and do that? No. Yeah, you'll get possibilities. There'll be 100 million of them, and 99, 44, 100% of them are going to be people that want to get money from you. Not give you money, but get money from you. So that's why, to me, Lesko Help is the only place on the internet that every website we give you to solve your problem will never ask you for money. See, these are all nonprofit organizations or government offices that are in business. They get money already, so they don't have to get money from you to solve your problem. Now, either they're giving out cash for people, they're giving out loans you don't have to pay back, or they're giving out services, that help you, whether it's free legal services, free health care, free dental care, things like that. And I just came out with 3 new videos for people who are paying for dental care, because that's a big thing. I go over to the university and get my dental care for about half price, and just to see how that works. And there are programs like that, and that are for free too. So people, the insurance coverage for dental care is terrible. Huge co-pays and everything. So a lot of people don't have that money. So we show you options for that. So that report you could get, or look at the last video or 2 I did on YouTube if you're not a member. And I have the links into the description. Better get warm, yeah. I'm bundled up. I'm an old guy. I got thin blood. So that's important for me, warmth. I think my wife is a snake. She doesn't need to be warm at all. She likes it cold. but it's important that you know about the programs that are out there to help solve your problems. They're out there. It takes some work. Now, it may take effort and it may be hard, to get what you need, but I think it's out there. And, most of the time, 90% of the time, you'll get it if you realize it's going to be hard, because don't forget, if this is hard getting grants, don't forget, it's harder living without them, and that's the important thing, that if you have an easier way to get them, great, but to make your life easier, that's what these are for. So otherwise, your life is going to be harder, right, without getting them. So who cares if you spend a little extra time or effort or whatever to get the money? Man, without getting it, it's going to be a lot harder in life. So this part of life is finding it, and also it's a skill. If you put in the effort and time to learn how to get these programs, that's a skill you'll have for the rest of your life for any time you have a financial problem. Answer my calls, I paid for it. We don't do calls, Baron. If you remember, you have to go on the websites and ask a question there. And that's how we operate. Maybe you didn't see that. There should have been that explanation in the receipt when you join. Now, we don't do telephone stuff. We couldn't afford to do that. And the point of the site is other people learn from you asking a question. Other people also help you with stuff they know. I mean, all the time now, the members are helping members and helping them more and more every day. And that's the key to this. So to do one-on-one, I used to do that and charge thousands and thousands of dollars. So I'm trying to have a service that only charges $20, and this is the way it's reasonable to do it. And it's so reasonable that we're giving profits back to the members. So if you're a member and try to call, we don't even have good phone numbers, I don't think. It's a different world out there. So the best way is ask a question, and if you don't hear from us in 2 days, then ask another question. And that's the important thing. And then we have free training. On every weekday, we have training, an hour, 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours of grant training. This is live. You could ask questions all you want there. People are there, other members will answer. Our researcher who runs those will answer them and everything. So there's a lot of ways to get personal help, either one-on-one by not chatting, but on the leaving a, what do they call it? In Facebook, I think it's a description or an announcement. They have all different kinds of things. But you're right, you post a question, and then we answer those. And the same on Lesko Help too. And if you don't have a link to Lesko Help 2, just ask us, because don't go to leskohelp2.co. If you're not a member, you could join at leskohelp2.co. But if you are a member, go to your Facebook page and we'll give you the backdoor key to get in for free. Because once you pay for one, you get them both. So that's always important. And we have another, and remember to check your website. Before you fill out an application, please check if your membership is valid, because the credit card may went out of date or whatever. And there's two ways. You go to leskohelpmember.com, leskohelpmember.com, put in your email to make sure, because otherwise we're going to have to do it and you'll think you're applied and you have it, and you'll be angry, and it takes us a lot more time too, because we have to check out all these things. So the more you could verify that you're a member, the better. And if you didn't use your credit card, then you used PayPal, and then you have to do that on PayPal because it's under your name. And that's the important thing. You can check that easily. Just look into your PayPal site. But it's important that you apply, because we want to give the members that money out. A lot of people in the past have not picked up their money, and that's terrible. And I think because they're really not members, they don't know what the hell to do, and they won, and they snuck in somehow, and so they never know to find out that they won. Yeah, and that's terrible. So if you haven't won yet, apply again, please. If you haven't won in the past, particularly, and applied, even if you applied 3-6 times, and didn't win yet, apply again, please, because probably we got money sitting for people that are no longer members or whatever, and that's a terrible sign. So We want to give this money out. It does us no good because we have it for our members. And so we got to get our members to apply so we can get them the money, okay? And so if you're not a member, you can join me at leskohelp.com. Leskohelp.com. That's how to apply, okay? Apply, apply, apply. And then when you can become a member, we show you other places how to apply for not only $1,000, but for $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000, or even millions. That's the kind of stuff that's out there. And I want more people to know it, because the rich people know it and they use the hell out of it. So the rest of the country should know it, and there's nobody making it reasonable and friendly enough for people to learn. And that's what we do, because we'll answer your questions on the websites personally. We get free live training sessions. You can ask us. Members help each other, and we give the grants every month. After I pay this grant, I did not get anything. Oh, okay. Well, then you better check if you paid for us, because send an email to Magic Mary, and her email is leskohelp@gmail.com. That's leskohelp@gmail.com. There's a lot of people pretending they're me out there. Now, we only charge $20, so to join Lesko Help, if somebody's promised you government grants and it's more than $20, that's not me, and nobody could promise you a government grant. We don't promise you get a grant. We promise you that the programs we give you are real, and you have to figure out if they're going to give you the money. Not us. We have no control over that. We just show you real programs that are out there that solve your kind of problems. And then you got to take the ball and start running for it. It's sort of like getting a job. We'll show you who's hiring, but we can't guarantee they're going to hire you, so you got to go and figure it out. Okay? Thank you again, guys. Talk soon.